Hey, what's up, guys? Okay, so it's Wolf here. So I'm riding a car here. I'm going to the store. I'm going to pick up some groceries. And yeah, I want to record this video here about Ethereum because the merge is coming. So the merge basically means that Ethereum is going from proof of work to proof of stake, which means that the transactions are going to be hopefully a lot more cheaper, because Ethereum is truly decentralized, okay, and it's secure. Well, with Ethereum, if you have, for example, use the Solidity, of course there can be some bugs with the code and with the smart contracts, but depends on who created the product or the smart contract. Anyway, so with Ethereum, it's going from proof of work to proof of stake. And why Ethereum is such a huge in a transition? Because it's decentralized and it's secure, but it's not scalable. But if it gets the status to scalability, it's game over, guys. It's game over, because it will rule unless there becomes I think that there are going to be a couple more blockchains than just one. But it seems right now that proof of stake is the way to go. Now there's some other blockchains like Cadena, for example. Okay, Cadena is like proof of work plus proof of stake, which is pretty interesting. But I think that proof of stake is going to win. Okay, so I don't know, cameras. Okay, so I'm in the middle of the road here, and my camera is not doing me a good job. Okay. Okay, I hope it stays there. Okay, so yeah, I'm currently visiting my parents in my old city where I grew up, and tomorrow I'm going to go to real estate event. Okay, real estate event. I have to keep the camera like that because I'm driving right now. You can still hear what I'm saying here though, so I just want to experiment with this kind of video. Anyway, so yeah, so the merge is coming. It could be huge event that could potentially lead to a price discovery or even some kind of rally. Now of course there's a possibility that any kind of a negative news right now in the bear market, it's very usual that if anything negative news comes out, it will set up the price to go down a lot. Okay, so any type of negative news right now are very likely to cause the prices to go down, right? So just remember that about bear market. Now bear market in itself is pretty amazing, and because we have a huge opportunity to buy some assets. For example, I was looking at CeeLo, which is one kind of like a proof of stake blockchain, kind of big deal at this point in my opinion, and it is in the grasp that it could become a big deal. So that is, for example, lowest price that I have ever seen it to be. It's $1.30 right now. Okay, absolutely massive. Okay, so that is something that you want to look out for. For example, in the bear market, there are huge opportunities. Like last bear market in 2020, from 2018 to, let me see here. Okay, so from 2017, kind of like when the bear market started, 2018, 2019, 2020, then 2021. So it was no one talked about cryptocurrencies. And for example, right now when I look at Twitter, if you look at a dollar sign and then the ticker symbol of the crypto, no one is talking about any of that stuff. And when we were in the middle of the bull run, everybody was like, yeah, it's a next 10 bagger is going to be blah blah blah. We are just like, this is the Doge army and stuff like and now people are like like for example it's very funny when that happens always, because when I saw it, I saw this exact same situation happening, and this resembles a lot to that time. I remember when it was the summer before the run up started in the like a later year. I remember that summer very well, because I was in my car doing like crypto YouTube videos when Ethereum was like $100 or something like that. So I remember that. So just like you can see that from $100 to $2,000, people think like $2,000 is low right now. Like Ethereum was $100, okay, and yeah, so I mean the prices can go very low, like way lower than you might expect, but also the prices can go way higher than you would expect, because if you would I mean was stacking Ethereum for $100, you would have made like a sold it at, for example, at $4,000 or anything like that. It's just that is a good gain. So you know, yeah, just the biggest money is made in the bear markets. Of course, the bull markets is we are going to make tons. That's when you actually make the money. But when you make the money is when you buy it low, okay, and then sell high. Now, this very important part to remember. You have to actually sell high. A lot of people don't sell at all when the bull market is raging. I did that mistake in 2017, and then I didn't make that mistake anymore in 2021. So I took profits heavily. Now the only thing that after that I never like took it like I never haven't even thought about it, is what you do after you get the money. You have to get in the right vehicles to preserve your capital. And also it's very weird time, because like the dollar is like very inflated. Also stock prices are very inflated. Real estate is very inflated. So it's just a weird time. But I think that the finding right real estate deals would have been the best way to right now preserve the money, okay. But what I did, for example, with the money, instead I learned more, because the more you learn, the more you earn. So what I decided to do with the money is basically I spent basically a lot of it into educating myself. But what I would have done in hindsight is I would have basically just diversified between different assets just to learn, okay. The best way to learn is actually to do something, okay. So I would have might as well just bought some real estate, maybe lost it all, but I would have learned a lot, and some stocks maybe even, but just get in the habit, because I have realized now that the habits that you have when you are broke will be the same habits that you have when you are rich. So if you don't have the habits of the rich, when you get rich you will become broke if you don't have the habits of the rich, okay. So it took a pretty hefty stack for me to learn that, but now I have learned it. So I'm not making the same mistake twice. And mistakes are actually like they're not failures, they're just like corrections, kind of like a contrast for you to like understand to go the other direction. So it's not that big of a deal. But just know that when you're in the bear market and you buy, you will make crazy money in the bull market. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor, but I've been witnessing it two times now, and the couple of pitfalls that there are that you either don't sell at all, okay. When you have bought and you make crazy money, you don't sell at all, you just get crazy and just hold it. That could be a good thing, but at the same time I would definitely at least sell something to make the profit, like depending on your, of course I'm not the financial advisor, but the financial situation. But overall I think that's a pretty good habit to get profits. But at the same time, Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger like to buy stuff that they will never sell, but we are in the disruptive technology, so I think we have to take aggressively profits, because some of the projects maybe we pretty much go to zero. So it's something that You have to look at. Anyway, so yeah, definitely. I think that you have to start preparing mentally to becoming wealthy. That's a huge thing that nobody basically talks about. You have to basically get the mindset of a millionaire. And how do you get that? It's basically you have to hang out with people who already have kind of money, okay, and just listen and do what they tell you. And you know, it's very, very important. Also, it's very important to just, you know, have common sense. Like, common sense is just, it's rare these days. And you know, if you're a very action person like me, it's very easy to do. There's just so much action going on all the time. So I think it's very healthy to also, you know, relax and chill sometimes. So just keep those in mind. Those are a couple of things that I have learned here. Anyway, so I'm right now at the shopping mall. Okay, so let's see here. Where we can park. Maybe here. Okay. Looks pretty good. Okay. This is going to be it, guys. Okay. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. This was a little ramble video here. I need to shave here. I haven't shaved in a couple of days. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.